They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And with all this talk about...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First and 10.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Cleveland.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Here we go.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is going to have a Browns first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3.
19-yard line.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on third and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get them outside the offensive line, and let them find that space to pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 1918. Let's go.
As they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable with Rivers. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. One off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Second and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long. He'll throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
41-yard line.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, ready.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Ready. Tackle 80.
Up the middle they go. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Pass caught by Bond. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open,
Here we go.
that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to get away. They threw him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready. Viking 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver.
It leads to
It's second down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
1st down.
They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A big hole. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Browns 10. Cam Little to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For number 31.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on set. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
On the run to the right, going for it all. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Formation.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense... The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to set up the tight end screen. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat. And it's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 backward, 60 backward.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
And a Bengal first down.
Tiger.
They bring Chase in motion. He'll step up and run this. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Loss of 2 yards.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
On the ground, here's Rivers. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now a toss play, running left.
A simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chop play.
They work for a short gain to the 25. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Bronco.
They'll go with a run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
The 19-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tag. 60 Vikings. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
2. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Rivers is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Browns move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Come on, set. Lightning, 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready? Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Steele drops to throw. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go, shot.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. There he goes again. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
70 left.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball.
That is caught by the tight end. Cut down Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready.
They'll run. This is Rivers. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings
From
up
the
2nd
43, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
A run now with Rivers. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Get up.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
7-yard line.
Come on, come on. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's another
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Cleveland.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Okay, break. Go. 19, 8.
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Well, here we go.
ready?
The Browns will go for two here.
Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all three timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now give on the ground, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. And now we're going to timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
22-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On the set.
3rd and long.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Cam Little on for the extra
And that's
point.
exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Browns 23. Cam Little to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
Now he takes off, and he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one